is, so they'll lose both their items, and they'll be slowed down significantly if a lightning strike is used. So do we have those item charts?
I'm pulling them up.
We have tier lists.
All right, while we wait for that, I'm gonna go over the schedule for the week.
We have 6 different events this year.
Yes, on Mondays at 5 p.m. is Minecraft 4v4s. That is Bed Wars, and at 6 p.m. right now, as you may know, Mario Kart 2v2s. Tomorrow is at 5 will be Rocket League 3v3s, and at 6 will be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And on Thursdays will be League of Legends 5v5, and at 6 will be chess. So make sure to tune in for those, ladies and gentlemen. I know last year, Dakota Valley had quite a reputation in Super Smash Bros. Rocket League and League of Legends. League of Legends and Rocket League got second place at the state tournament, and Super Smash Bros. Got first, which would be our glorious king, Ryan Shutt.
So, Ben, as a pro race analyzer for these strategies, would you say we'll be seeing more of a 1-2, 1-3, or 1-4 strategy during these races from Dakota Valley? Oh, gee, thanks, Eli, for the impact.
Stream can't hear Eli, by the way.
Oh.
From Nate and Owen, we definitely expect to see a 1-2 finish from them, mainly because they are more front run heavy. Nate will at times go to the back to bag, depending on the track. Cheeseland is very notable for its reputation on bagging, and so I think Nate will see, if the track does come up, we'll see Nate drop back to bag while Owen will be front running in first.
What maps do you think we're expecting to see from the two starting off here today? What maps do you think they're picking?
So I know Owen's favorite map is Yoshi Circuit, so I bet they'll pick that. There's this shortcut at the start of the track where you can use a mushroom to gain around two seconds worth of time, which is a huge amount of time in Mario Kart. Asher, I see you have the charts there. Would you want to go over the bagging?
Yeah, so when you are further back, so if you look at these charts...
Your mic isn't working, buddy. Sorry for the technical sorry for the technical difficulties. And sorry for the technical difficulties and the mental disabilities. This is our first time. Yeah. This year. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's only going to get better from here. Throughout the product development or production development and training that our players are going through, it's only going to get better. So if you think this is the best Mario Kart you've ever seen, just wait. It's going to get better than it, ladies and gentlemen.
We also have Rocket League and League of Legends, which are phenomenal games to watch, especially Rocket League. And you really find yourself getting into the game.
We had Asher's computer restarted, unfortunately. So we're now down to 3 commentators. Hopefully we can stick with 3 commentators.
Looks like they're making a lobby. The game should be on its way shortly.
So just an update from our production team. O'Gorman was not able to join our lobby, so they are making a new lobby. It seems like they're about to join O'Gorman's lobby. The game was supposed to start 25 minutes ago. Let me remind you that. Apologies for the slight delay.
Let's go over Mario Kart. Seems at the front an easy game, but
Correct.
once you really dig into it, you can find, especially in the karts, there's so many different combinations of gliders, wheels, karts that you can find. What do you
100%.
look for in a kart or a build?
So generally in 150cc, which is the second fastest mode, which is what we will be running, you want a kart with high handling, high acceleration, because when you get, let's say, red shelled or green shelled, it's going to take you to a stop. So that high acceleration is going to take you from no speed to a ton of speed. So generally, you want high traction, high handling for the tight corners, and high acceleration for when you do get hit by one of those red shells.
Just like to add, we're having a little further technical difficulties joining the lobbies here. It looks like, so might be a little bit more delayed. Hopefully, we get these little difficulties figured out, or we may have to forfeit or force a tie or something.
We appreciate all of you tuning in, or none of you. It depends. We don't know how many people are watching us right now. If it's none, we're still having a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, and if it's only one of you, make sure to share with your friends and family.
And come back to watch either today, tomorrow, or Thursday for Rocket League, League of Legends, chess, whatever your heart desires.
And donate.
No.
Donations,
No.
donations are not expected.
We
Just
Can't
kidding,
even
folks. We
take
cannot
them.
take those legally, so our lawyer advises us not to take them. So,
An update
gifted
from our-
subs. Twitch Prime and gifted subs, guys.
Sorry for the long wait, ladies and gentlemen. We're currently 25 minutes past where we were supposed to start. I would like to inform you, it is not Dakota Valley's fault. It is Sioux Falls O'Gorman's fault. Oh, it is everyone's fault, ladies and gentlemen. It is not our fault. It is not O'Gorman's fault. It is everyone's. It is everybody's. Yes, I think an update on Asher. Nothing is really working right now. Our production team is quite worried for Asher. It seems like I am a solo commentator right now, as the rest of our commentators are having technical difficulties.
Whoa.
And Landon Green is back. Mr. Green, what are you excited most for today?
You know, me and Ben, we've played a lot of Mario Kart together. Up in Rapid City last year, we went to esports, basically Rocket League State for South Dakota, and
Unofficial. I would like to say that is very unofficial. It was only 4 people that were in a hotel room playing Mario Kart.
it was pretty fun. And I feel that this will be a mix of the fun aspect, but it's also a competition. And I want to see if O'Gorman can bring the level of competition that I know our 2 players will bring to this game, and really take it to the next level instead of just a hotel room fun game with your friends.
100%. Love the input there, Landon. From what we have heard from our scouting reports, one of O'Gorman's players has 90 hours. It was 90, right? 20? One has 20 and one has 90 hours on the game, compared to Nate, who has 100-something, and Owen, who has more than 100 or more than 450 hours.
Now, you always have to take in the fact these could be Smurf accounts.
They
These
could
could be.
be
Smurfs
could
are
be.
not
Never
allowed.
mind.
never
Never
we
mind.
were-
Or maybe
or-
they are seasoned Mario Kart players, or they're just using their school switches. We never know.
That is true. That is very true. I would like to remind you, if you're not sure what a Smurf is basically where you're a very good player at a game and you make a new account that puts you at a beginner level, and you basically play against beginners as an advanced player for fun. So in the gaming community, no one likes a Smurf because usually they are quite selfish. But I do it all the time in Rocket League, nevertheless. I'm joking, obviously, for legal reasons. I think if Epic Games heard that I'm smurfing in Rocket League, they would find my account and permanently ban it. So I
Please,
would
please.
not.
Epic Games, don't ban Ben.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett. I
If Ben goes
appreciate-
pro, hopefully they don't rewatch the stream on YouTube.
They will probably find it somewhere.
They will, Ben. Career-ending mistake. Just prayers for Ben, please.
Hopefully the game is on its way shortly. I know there's been a lot of difficulties.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it might seem quite an inconvenience at the moment, but this is what preseason is for.
Yes,
kind of set up-
preparation.
to set up all the technical things for when we actually do get in the regular season, which is when wins and losses count. Don't get me wrong, winning and losing is quite different. Winning is fun, losing is not.
But you learn a lot from your losses.
You you learn a lot from your losses. I would just like to highlight. So last year, Dakota Valley Black Rocket League team. I don't remember who's on it to be exact. I was on it, and Brian Cardona and Chance Johnson. We made it to the state championship final, and we would go on to lose in Game 7, 4-3. To say the least, we hope that we do not have a repeat of that this year, ladies and gentlemen. And Chance Johnson has since graduated, and there has been a replacement, and his name would be the one and only, the man himself, the glorious king, Isaac Clemmy. Love that guy. Except he plays League more than Rocket League. But it's okay. He's still absolutely cracked at Rocket League, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
we are also hoping to take a state title in League this year.
We are also, yes.
Looks like they are in the lobby. Let's see if they can join up.
Update from our production team. They have gotten into 7 lobbies.
None of them have worked.
Not looking good, folks. Not looking good.
We are now 30 minutes past when we were supposed to start, ladies and gentlemen. This is, once again, I must remind you, it must be quite an inconvenience of you sitting here and waiting. We should have been done by now, ladies and gentlemen. I sincerely apologize for that, but I do appreciate you sticking with us. It seems though the Asher situation has worked. We would like to thank Owen Oberg
Yeah.
for his help.
What a guy.
We really appreciate him.
One of our finest production managers.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Production
manager.
Production
Update
manager.
from our production
Hey,
team.
man. Our production team loves a good production manager, guys.
Production. That's what he
Production
said.
manager, yeah.
It looks like we are in a
we are
lobby.
in.
We're in a lobby.
Yeah,
On that
we're
place
in.
shortly.
In the lobby.
Yes, this is Mario Kart. This is Mario Kart.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hope not for a crash midstream, but
Have some faith, youngling. My young apprentice, my young commentator apprentice.
Hopefully a game it's on his way soon.
It's looking good. I am looking at Owen Norby's screen right now, and it does seem as though they are about to start. Are we going to be looking at Owen's point of view?
It does look like that, Ben.
Whose point of view are we looking at? Okay, we will be looking at Owen
Owen
Norby's
Norby.
point of view here.
The man, the myth, the legend.
So they are currently selecting their tracks. Commentator, thank you, production team. So it seems as though it has been Ice Outpost and Electrodome have been 2 options. Let's see which one it goes for. Electrodome it is.
Looks good. That goes in O'Gorman's favor.
So it does look like.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
Like Electrodome.
Owen Norby is starting last. His teammate Nate is starting first.
And then as you'll watch, you'll see with the blue flag
Start.
are Owen and Nate.
And it's lights out, away we go.
Okay, what was that?
Owen and Nate.
Oh, and Nate taking a strong lead.
Owen getting the flip chain from Nate. O'Gorman and Owen is currently leading. He picks up bubble items. He needs 2 bananas here for protection. He does not. He gets a coin and a green shell.
Does have a bit of protection though.
He's gonna put the green
Make
shell
sure
behind
to
him.
use protection at all times, ladies and gentlemen. That's
He's
important in Mario Kart.
a very, very early lead.
Yes, he's breaking away from the pack, and we have Nate defending.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, that is one of the most strategic shortcut spots in this track, ladies and gentlemen. You can use 1 mushroom to gain around 1.5 seconds of time. Here's another one on your left where you can get a little bit of time back. Owen is creating quite a gap in between the pack behind him, which is the O'Gorman players and Nate. Nate is leading the O'Gorman players.
A very hidden concept in this game is the coins. As many coins as you can get, which is maxes of 10, and it increases your speed by a phenomenal amount.
And so you'll see the usage of mushrooms is a massive thing, but the coins, if you have your 10 out of 10 coins, that is equivalent to half a mushroom at all times. Absolutely massive.
What is it, like 50% times
Yeah,
boost,
50
like speed?
150% increase.
Yeah.
Here we go. Owen Norby has a really massive lead right now.
Nate is currently leading the Gorman players.
Oh, here comes the blue shell.
There's a
Oh,
blue
blue
shell.
shell.
Oh, no.
Blue shell incoming.
Blue shell goes straight for first place.
It's fine. It looks like Owen Norby has enough room to
Owen
maintain his
still
lead.
Unfortunately closed in on that though. This is our third lap. Oh, we've got a star in last there.
I would like to see Nate's point of view here and see the other points of view in the back.
Oh,
See if
red
Nate-
shell coming out.
Red shells.
Double red.
Oh,
Double red.
unfortunate for Owen Norby. Oh.
Owen's in second. Last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Nate needs to hold the lead.
He gets the shortcut.
He gets the shortcut.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
A 1-4 finish for Dakota Valley.
1-4.
That's
That
what we
was-
want, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what Mario Kart's all about.
That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
So,
what we want.
as you'll see on these points, you get 3 points for second, 2 points for third, 1 point for fourth, and 4 for first. But 5
Five.
is
5 for first.
but 5 for first. Yeah, sorry about that. But 6 is greater than 5. So thus, it is better to be first and last than second and third.
Yeah,
Yes.
ice, and let's see what the other map is here.
I wish we had an
Why-
instant replay on
why-
those last 10 seconds.
Quite an outstanding performance by both teams there. Owen held the lead. The blue
It
shell
was-
did come in clutch for a Gorman,
Or
but they
Gorman
could not come close enough.
Or
Really
Gorman-
close finish.
Yeah, those 2 reds at the end were
Second-
absolutely game destroying
Second race.
for Owen.
What is
Even
it?
though-
Is it 2 out of 3 or?
So it's one.
All right,
cup.
away we go.
It's best of
Oh.
5 cups or best of
Un-
3. I can't.
Underway with the second race, guys.
Owen bumping off of
Looks like
Harrison.
Owen Norby and
Oh,
Harrison.
very
player.
close.
Next,
Gets
we
the
have
Nate gets the slipstream. Could Owen get more slipstream here? He opts not to get it. They take 2 separate lines.
Oh, they have a shortcut.
gets the
Oh,
shortcut.
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 Great shortcut by Owen there.
It's a nice lead. Just see a 1-2
Owen
right
has,
here.
Owen has
See,
protection.
1-2. Much similar, very much what we saw last race.
And if you didn't know coming into this, ladies and gentlemen, their game plan is to take first and second and have Owen front run the whole race. So we'll see how that plays out for him. But this first race, it worked, even though it was extremely close.
You can see they take an early lead.
I would like to note, Owen does have double protection here. So if he gets hit by a red shell, not only does he get hit by it, but he'll also have more protection there. Even if he
Takes a
loses
shortcut
the
again.
Shortcut
Nice.
saves it with the drift. Owen still pretty tight here. The O'Gorman players can't seem to
Yeah,
catch
no,
up
they're
to Nate.
keeping.
Owen.
They are
Oh,
keeping
Nate-
right on
Nate-
their butt, though.
Nate seemed to get hit by something.
It's
Nate is now in
I
last
wish we were
place.
able to see Nate.
We're going into the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Owen first
Oh,
place.
it
Oh,
appears. Oh,
both
There's Owen and
oh,
Nate
we're
taking second.
We're
We'll see
taking
how this goes.
a little latency coming from the stream there.
Owen has a heavy lead. It's
Nate
very
with
hard to
3
lose it here.
mushrooms.
Owen hits a shortcut. That's critical. To
3
keeping the
times
lead.
in a row.
Which
Nate
is very
seemed-
tricky to do, ladies and gentlemen, to get it consistent.
Nate
It's
and Owen
not an
Owen-
easy task.
going away.
Owen has double protection. Nate seemed to hold off the Gorman players and slow them down by
Nate
quite a
seems to
large
be breaking
margin.
away from the pack.
Nate had 2 triple mushrooms in a row.
Nate-
So
I don't
far,
know, Nate-
Owen
Nate
has
just got hit.
potentially. We'll see
Come
how.
on, Norby.
With protection.
We'll see how Nate does at the end here.
Oh,
Oh, he
oh,
knocked
Nate
down
gets
on
hit.
the-
Oh,
on the
Nate gets
rider.
knocked out.
Oh.
The Gorman player.
Hey, can Nate?
Hey, Nate got
Nate
Another
cannot-
1-4.
1-4.
1-4.
They're still up points here.
We are up 2 at this point. For every 1-4 we get, that's another point we go up on O'Gorman. So,
It is
He's
good
pretty
racing.
good.
We see a couple strats here. We see Owen come in first and hot and is primarily the front runner for this team. And we see O'Gorman at the end come in with all of their shells and their bullets to try to take back. But it just isn't enough to get back to first place.
The shells aren't enough though. They need to get further, faster, and more earlier. If they don't do that, then Owen will simply pull away faster. And
They need to stick with Owen and stick closer to him for that tactic to work.
Nate is doing an outstanding job sitting in second place, simply holding off the O'Gorman players to lock in that first place finish for Owen. So we are now heading on to our third race. This is at Ribbon Road.
Right, Ribbon Road. And one thing to notice, the longer Nate is able to stay in second place, the longer he can hold off red shells from the O'Gorman players.
And the further that can get Owen further and further away from the pack.
Because Owen is an exceptional driver. And
This isn't good, ladies and gentlemen. Owen got a coin. He did not get any protection. More than likely, some O'Gorman player does have a mushroom there, and he cuts in front of him.
Yeah, on this map there are many shortcuts.
We see this is the first lead from O'Gorman.
Green shell, incredible
What a dominant green shell!
Oh, wow. What a snipe.
we'll see him opt to not take the shortcut there.
One of the O'Gorman players. Oh, never mind. It was just latency.
It lags, yeah. The
Yeah.
map lags.
So if one of them does have a mushroom, they can get some.
I heard Nate has a red shell.
This is also an extremely baggable map. There's a bunch of tight turns that you can cut through and a pretty big shortcut at the end. So we'll see. You can see him even dropping behind now. So we'll see if that's the strategy they opt to take or if they're going to just try and hang out.
They use a star at the very end to try to catch up, but Owen and Nate are too far forward.
Owen and Nate defending their lead right now.
It seems though Nate got hit.
I think it's just latency, yeah.
Oh, it is latency. Right here on your right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a huge shortcut that you can use mushrooms for. Most finishes you will see first get taken by there. But at the moment, Nate and Owen are currently
Phenomenal lead.
Massive lead.
You don't see this very often, ladies and
Let's see
gentlemen.
if O'Gorman has something up his sleeve.
Absolute destruction. So yeah, so
Maybe
we'll
we'll
see
get
if
a
they
blue
can
shell.
bombard them with maybe some shocks or blue shells or something to try and.
Oh, blue shell incoming. Oh,
Blue shell incoming. Hopefully, Nate needs to avoid the blue shell. Nate needs to make sure he doesn't get bit by this blue shell as well.
Looks like Nate avoided it.
Nate did avoid another
go.
one too.
Nate
And
did it
it's
first.
such a big gap that they really couldn't catch up during that. Yeah,
Owen
there's
has protection. Owen's going to protect both of them with that single banana. And it seems that this race, ladies and gentlemen, is going to go into the hands of both
Dakota
Dakota
Valley.
Valley players. 1-2 finish.
1-2.
absolutely incredible, and that's a massive gap you'll see there. I believe we'll be taking a 5-point lead. 5-point lead, right?
No,
7-point
point
lead. I don't
lead.
even know.
Wow.
That is an enormous
That
lead,
is-
ladies and gentlemen.
Detrimental to O'Gorman.
I must note, first place gets 5 points, right?
5, 3,
Five.
2, 1.
First place gets 5 points. So, yeah, in the game.
So we're getting
Yeah.
some pretty interesting selections here. We have Neo Bowser City and Baby
Oh.
Park. Oh wow.
Neo Bowser City, Baby Park.
Changing up
interesting
Baby
map.
Park.
Baby
is an
Park
interesting-
would be a-
Oh, and we
Baby
get
Park
Baby
is selected.
This
Okay,
is going to be a fun
Baby
game.
Park is an interesting track. Every track besides Baby Park has 3 laps. Baby Park
Has
is
7.
a very short oval, making it have only 7 laps.
It's like a NASCAR race.
This
is
will
the
play to O'Gorman's favor, and there won't be as much as a gap necessarily.
This is the final race. Is it possible for Gorman to come back here? I don't think it is.
Even
They
if
play
Dakota
two
Valley,
cups.
even
They
if
play
Dakota
two
Valley
cups.
racers do get ahead, it's still going to be very close because it's such a small map that shells could be pretty vital here.
If I'm not
Great
mistaken,
shortcut by Owen.
Gorman needs a 1-2 finish. If I'm not
State
mistaken.
lead, yes.
But even then, that's only 5-point lead over, so they won't even close that 7-point gap.
So
Oh,
it
Norby.
seems.
So it is in the bag.
It
Oh
seems-
wow. Red
Oh
shell
no!
seemed
He
to
hits
miss
him
that.
with his green shell.
Oh wow. What a teammate move. Another red shell incoming on Owen Norby. I don't know. Oh, wasn't able to dodge.
Oh, he has a bomb.
That's a
gonna
bomb.
be
That's
huge.
He goes to second place.
There we go.
There's
in
not
the
Gorman.
O'Gorman has a lead for the first time.
Owen's gonna try to cut this through this
Up
grass
the
here.
corner.
Phenomenal
Up the
cut.
corner. Has a red shell. Puts it as protection. He's right in front of him. Cuts in front of Harrison.
You'll see it's interesting that he's opting to use the mushrooms
Phenomenal.
immediately.
Wow.
Owen had 2 red shells. That is very uncommon to
got
see.
stolen. Oh.
Last lap here for Owen.
Last lap, Nate just got taken out.
Okay, so that's a good lead.
Where's?
Where's the other?
Oh wait,
Oh,
he just appeared.
you just.
Red
And
shell
a good
goes
finish.
right. Is that gonna be
Red
Three from
ball.
Dakota Valley.
That's a 1-3, yep.
1-3? We have seen
Good work.
3 different types of finishes today.
It looks like DV will take the first cup.
Yeah,
Right?
by
Is
a
it-
long shot, 10 points.
27 to 17. That is a huge gap, ladies and gentlemen.
Or Gorman
Okay.
may have to switch up their strategies for this next cup.
So what does our Gorman need to do to keep up with?
I feel what's happening now. O'Gorman is trying to take over at the very last second with all their built-up items, but with Owen and Nate being such phenomenal players, the gap is just way too high for them to catch up after O'Gorman uses their items. They need to close that gap more and focus on trying to hold a second or first place position for just one of them to take that lead.
And maybe
100% agree.
if we had all the POVs, maybe we could see race starts, because we don't know if O'Gorman's not having good race starts here, because they could be messing up their starts, which could be pretty crucial to how they place.
It is, but I think it's interesting that Nate's able to hold on off for so long, staying in second. I'm honestly surprised that they're not able to bombard him with a couple of shells here and there and get in that second place. So it's obviously just they're just really bad at the game and they suck.
I would like to see Nate's point of view.
Yes.
Our production team has updated us. We're only going to be able to see Owen's point of view for this stream, unfortunately.
Stream,
I'd like to apologize that how lame our I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Our
yeah. Our
production
production team really should
Okay.
just get better.
One button and I'm muted, ladies and gentlemen.
Stream, wow.
Okay, we're all unmuted.
We're all unmuted.
Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, from my understanding, if they win this next cup, they will take the game.
The
And-
first Dakota Valley Esports Mario Kart game.
No, not just
Sweep.
Dakota Valley. This is the first ever
Fenworks.
South Dakota sanctioned Mario Kart game, ladies and
No,
gentlemen. This
South Dakota sanctioned esports match.
Mario Kart
is esports.
Mario Kart match.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
seems as though
Perfect.
these selections is SNES
Okay.
Rainbow Road.
All right.
SNES Rainbow Road has been
Red
selected. This
win.
is a very, this is
Technical
probably,
map.
this is a very front run heavy map. If you
There
get-
are 0 big shortcuts.
Well,
there's really
Then
only
nothing.
one tiny one. The one tiny one really only saves you about 0.4 of a second here.
We see another 1 and 4 start at the beginning here.
we
Let's-
had a chance to watch O'Gorman starts. Looks like they're about average.
Great start. We see a lot of teddy bear and small wheels here, except for Owen changing
Yeah.
it.
Owen gets a
Up a
red
little
shell.
bit.
Rollers are
Teddy-
definitely the most
Teddy
Harrison has
Buggy.
protection.
Teddy Buggy and red or blue rollers are
Harrison
the optimal
Going out
choice
and
here.
Owen gets Barbie. This is
Oh.
devastating.
Ford has a red shell.
We see
Red
the
shell
tide
lands.
get flipped.
This
With
happens, oh
O'Gorman
yes.
now following.
We'll
Owen's gonna
see.
need the
Owen most
shortcut.
likely take the shortcut. Oh, and he has triple shell too. That's huge.
triple mushroom.
Nate seems to be behind Owen now.
We see
no.
a tight pack here for 1 through 4.
And you'll see just based off how Owen caught up so quickly, how easy it is just from falling in the back to get some good items and catch up immediately.
Oh,
So-
Norby shortcut successfely. this
Shortcut
time.
does not
Red
get
shell
close
from
enough.
Owen Norby.
Red shell kill or I can't
Takes
say
out Mark.
Takes up. Oh, Owen Norby with the
Almost
save.
gets bumped
Whoa.
off map there.
Another
Owen
red
has a
shell
red shell,
from Owen
throws
Norby.
it at first
Oh.
place.
First
Nate-
place.
Let's see if first has
Solid
any protection. It looks like he does.
Nate and Owen are both hunting first place. Let's see
First
if
is pulling away here.
Last
You'll
lap,
see.
Let's-
O'Gorman-
let's see if
Final lap.
O'Gorman's player in last can
Oh,
bag a
Owen
little
Norby
bit
banana.
and range some shells on Owen and Nate. It seems Nate is pulling quite a ways. I think Owen is dropping back to make sure Nate can try to secure first. It's going to be a tight finish here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
If you look on your right, you're going to see the mini-map. The mini-map is where it's going to
We'll
be
be
at.
very
Nate,
close.
Nate takes
Triple mushrooms.
It's not going to be enough.
Straight. Oh, but it's not enough.
That'll be second and third. O'Gorman pulls away on the first one with this
We
match
see a flip
by
in the
1.
places here. O'Gorman taking an early lead.
Once again,
But you have to remember they can't win every game.
like I said at the beginning, this SNES Rainbow Road is a very front-run heavy track. If you get in first by quite a large margin, if you don't get blue shelled, you're going to stay in first.
We
And if
saw
you-
our fatal
Oh,
mistake
Harbor.
here with Owen falling off at the very, very beginning.
And then
At the
basically ruined
first
his
turn.
race. Like, That's
And
how
that threw him in
incredibly
the
tight
back.
this map is.
We commentators know that. Oh, Norby loves the map Toad Harbor, so hopefully if he gets in first, he should
It
be
goes
pretty
in
good.
Dakota Valley's favor.
He
Oh,
has
Norby.
spent many of his hours on this map, so
He knows Toad Harbor in and out.
6-5 right now. O'Gorman is up in points.
We're gonna need a good start here. This is another pretty front run heavy track. There isn't any big shortcuts here.
Owen taking an early
Up in the
lead.
apex.
Great shortcut.
oh, you'll see him jump across right there. It does look like it's
Owen,
probably the
unfortunately,
fastest.
he doesn't have protection here. Takes the outside lane. He's gonna need protection if he wants to stay in first.
This
That's another coin. That is very uncommon, ladies and gentlemen.
this
Uncommon.
lane can become quite tricky if you're going at high speeds to not hit the far wall as you come through. So it is a bit risky to go through. You may lose all your speed. And then you'll see him
Great
take the
drift.
far right path down the hill right here.
Giving you bumps and boosts. Bumps and boosts. He does get protection there. Another coin.
We
Owen
see
is-
Nate in second, right behind Owen.
And you can see Owen just slowly pulling away. And then Nate in second. And oh, it looks like somebody got held up there at the end real quick. So yeah, so this jump from the ship to the bridge. Very interesting.
Oh, and Norby dominating the race.
We see Owen with protection. And Blue Shell coming in.
And so one interesting
Oh,
thing
Nate
can,
gets hit by Blue
Nate
Shell.
gets hit by the blue shell on his way there. Owen
That's a double Blue Hill.
gets hit by it.
Let's see if
Star from
Owen
the back.
Norby has enough of a
Pack has
lead.
gotten a lot tighter.
Let's see if Owen Norby has enough of a lead.
Gorman is going to need more than a blue shell. That just shows how much Owen drops a bomb behind him.
That was
Oh,
a phenomenal Blue Shell by O'Gorman.
They're going to need more than that. Owen is pulled away quite significantly.
yes. One thing interesting to note about blue shells, ladies and gentlemen, as if the person who is being targeted by the blue shell has a mushroom, they are able to, in a couple of milliseconds of time, once the blue shell comes above the player and turns down, they can use the mushroom and get a couple of iframes, invincibility frames, and they will be able to escape the blue shell. So if that does happen where a person first has mushrooms, we can expect to see something, a try towards this.
Owen has a
It's
bomb.
like
He's going to
Owen
use it as
Norby.
protection. Very smart. Very smart. O'Gorman, blue shell. It's going to be too late, unfortunately. Just barely too late. Unfortunate for O'Gorman. If they could have gotten that, maybe.
Yeah, and that's a first and second right there.
As predicted, Owen Norby just dominated on this track.
Points. Dakota Valley is now up by 4 points.
That first
Very-
and second really brought them back into the game.
It's still
O'Gorman
probably
is
might be a
gonna-
close one.
Gorman is going to need a first and second to get back in this race, or at least a first place. A first and third is the minimum of what they need.
Yes, so
Yeah,
really
that-
what you've got to try and do is at least get your fifth and last, or first and last, so that you can get 1 point each race, and that really can help.
100%.
Oh,
It's
map
cute.
falls again in
Um,
Dakota Valley's favor.
O'Gorman is slightly getting closer.
Neo Bowser City, this is an interesting map choice. Very tight, very little
Very,
shortcuts.
very technical.
Very technical, yes. It is the roads are slick. It's very easy to fall off some of these turns. So you'll see some tight succession corners and some really tight drifts. Yeah, we'll see.
Owen did get protection right off the bat. That is very good.
We see a very tight path here in the start.
Yep, and curving around here, and then over this far corner right here, it's very easy to, with taking the wrong
Very
line,
devastating.
to absolutely fly off that. So,
Looks like we
we'll
all
see
made
through
it.
here. You can
use a mushroom. This is
There
the
we
only
go.
shortcut.
It's a red shell though.
Great red shell by
That's an
Nate.
incredible.
Really good team building.
Outstanding awareness by Nate there.
Really good teamwork.
Harrison immediately passes, and then you'll see Nate can hit him. Absolutely incredible.
See,
And
very tight.
they're taking the 1-2 strategy again. It seems like it's worked so far for them. What do you think about this, Ben?
I
So,
think it's
from my observations, Owen is very fast when it comes to the tight technical lines, while Nate will hold them off with whatever he needs to, like such as throwing red shells at Nate, but he'll more than likely have protection because he is in second place, giving him a higher probability of getting more protection items instead of coins.
See Owen and Nate taking a slight lead here. Owen is separating from the pack short.
As long as Dakota Valley can hold first and finish this race in the next one, they will keep the lead and win the first ever Mario Kart match sanctioned in South Dakota.
Absolutely, and it's looking really good for them. They've taken leads in nearly every single race so far, so as long as they can hold this confidence, it looks like we could have it. No need to get too confident for it. I think anything can happen.
We're going to come to the finish line now. And Dakota Valley is going to take
Finish.
a 1-2
1-2.
finish.
First and second. Nice.
That might seal the deal, ladies and gentlemen.
1-2s in a row is incredible. So, yeah,
This
you'll
will give a
see
Phenomenal lead of
a
9
9-point lead, which is more than if like Nate and Owen got no points and O'Gorman got first and second points. They would not be able to catch up in this fourth race. So we can officially announce that they do have the win on this. Though, quick, Mr. Oberg, what's the deal? So how many total Grand Prix are they playing?
Okay.
So we could
So,
see a sweep.
They
could
do
be a
win.
sweep.
This is it. They
If
win.
they win,
After
the
this
sweep
race,
period-
it's over. Because they could just not
Yeah.
score right here and they win anyway.
I would
So,
just like to point out that all 4 of these maps have fallen into Dakota Valley's favor, so
Owen,
Owen likes
Owen
it.
has
He's not,
spent a lot of
he's
time
not
on
gonna
this.
get a
This is a
mushroom here.
very good map.
if O'Gorman does get a mushroom, they don't.
You see him
Look
not
at
taking a
Owen.
wide line for the coins.
Oh.
Points do make a huge difference, as we previously mentioned, but he doesn't do it. And then you'll see as we come around this bend, to the right of right here, this hop, mushroomless, and it creates just a couple of tenths, but it's what you need to take the lead.
See, Nate in last place. O'Gorman coming up on Owen very fast here.
O'Gorman must need a mushroom to take the lead at this shortcut right here. If you look on your right now, that waterfall, you can slip through that with a mushroom. O'Gorman doesn't do that.
Doesn't look like any of them had anything. Oh, Nate
Oh,
did.
Nate.
Nate did.
Nate coming up
Jump in
third.
front of that O'Gorman player. He's going to need to take out.
Nate is in second or third.
another hot shortcut.
Nate is
Straight
in
off the map.
second right now, so it's looking good.
Oh,
Red
shell
shell,
from
butt
Owen.
protection.
You have actually
Double
double
red
red shell.
shell.
It's a double red shell. Owen's going to get
It is
taken
a
out.
triple.
Nate
And
gets
Nate
taken
gets
out
hit.
too.
Oh,
It
it's
is
a
red
red
shell.
shell.
Red shell.
Triple
And
red
red
shell, ladies
shells
and
are
gentlemen.
just
Incredibly uncommon.
Last lap.
they're
Dakota
absolutely
Valley's-
Owen's going to
bombarding
need
her.
a mushroom here. If Owen gets a mushroom, he does not get the mushroom.
Early use trying to hit him with these. None of them hit. Harrison is taking the lead from
Gonna be quite
O'Gorman.
difficult to take the lead back here. Oh, barely misses that banana.
Oh, as soon as
Harrison
O'Hammer
slid
did,
the wall.
and then
Takes the jump.
right here,
It's close, ladies and gentlemen. Can Owen
It's
get
very
the
close.
He has a red shell. Oh, this almost guarantees Owen.
I want to quick say, I feel like in this situation you press on the brakes so you can't be hit, or possibly. That would be an interesting strategy.
Throw it back. Throw it back. Oh.
Oh,
You want him to do what, Garrett?
and absolutely incredible. A first and a fourth. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. They have.
The first ever sanctioned.
Yeah, that was just the fourth.
That was the first ever sanctioned Rocket League match here in South Dakota, ladies and gentlemen. And it does fall. What did I say?
Rocket League.
Oh shit! That was the first ever sanctioned Mario Kart.
And it does fall in Dakota Valley's favor.
It does
Yes,
fall.
we do win that.
In the
Yes,
history.
some absolutely incredible driving by our A team out here. Or maybe they're our gold team.
We-
We
we-
don't like to specify them for possibly.
Our gold team is
That's absolutely incredible. You can see them congratulating their opponents now. And yeah.
We are gonna get an interview here from Owen Norby.
Yeah, get over here. Let's see it.
Owen Norby.
All right, whose headset is he taking?
All right.
Come in the shot. Come in the shot. Come in the shot.
Oh, he is being
Yes, we're
called
gonna put
over.
in the scores
He's
first.
called over to
down,
the
sit down.
stewards. He's called over to the stewards. He
Oh. Just more technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
Third set for practice.
Oh.
Looks like we are having a practice round here.
practice
Can you
session.
hear me?
We're having a third set, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you hear me?
What
Yes.
a pleasant
Can you get your
surprise!
mic out of your mouth, sir?
This is gonna be outstanding.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Asher, can you get your mic out of your mouth, buddy? It's
I really hope to see a woman pick it up and use the stats from
your mic's
saying loud, buddy.
What?
Landon, you gotta move your mic out of your mouth. It's like
In your mouth.
so it's
That's
Third game on the way.
third match. Let's go.
Asher. Stop.
Owen Valley.
It looks like
This is a practice match.
production
This is
team.
not-
Could we
Northern
could we
has
mute
already
Asher?
won.
Take your mic away, bro.
The
No.
production team. Update from production. He's muting all four of us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Cheeseland is what Dakota Valley is opting for, while O'Gorman
Cheeseland
opting
is the
for
bagging
Airport.
bagging.
Oh, it's
Cheeseland is
Cheeseland.
Let me talk. I'm the lead commentator, thank you. Cheeseland is the biggest bagging track in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Lots and lots of shortcuts that gain a ton of time. Asher, do you want to tell us a little bit about Cheeseland?
Yeah, so we'll make sure to point it out to you as we go past these shortcuts. But oftentimes, you'll even see players on this first one. Oh, and bag is like crazy. Press full brake on this first item set and wait for players to get around this first turn before
teammate out.
before even driving forwards.
What is Harrison doing?
Yeah, so you can cut through there to get a bit of a shortcut. You can cut through a bit here to get a bit of a shortcut. And then you'll see as we fly down here.
Oh, a red shell.
No protection. That's what happens when you don't use protection, ladies
Mark,
and
jump
gentlemen.
in front of Owen.
You'll see you can jump on this glider boost right through here to jump this canyon. Absolutely
Owen,
massive jump.
Owen
Red
has the
shell,
red
and
shell.
then you
Rock
can go
the red
straight
shell.
through here and also jump. So
He had protection.
you'll see Owen behind. Owen should step on his brakes and slow down a little bit to bag. Yeah, so he's dissing himself. I'm sure that's on purpose so he can bag. And we'll see him go for this double item box. We'll see what items he gets. But see, 4
Phenomenal
mushrooms.
Wow.
This is great for cutting those corners. Let's see if he uses them
Mark
effectively.
is taking out Harrison. Wait, did he actually fall check?
Phenomenal shortcut by Owen.
Huge mistakes by O'Gorman. Very late in the race.
Yeah, no, we can't be doing
Owen
this.
Norby with the
Getting right in the third
lead.
lap. Oh yeah, look at that distance. But ladies and gentlemen, also remember, he came from 4th and got to 1st in a very short amount of time. So O'Gorman can do just the same when front
This
running.
is Cheeseland. We call this the Cheeseland curse. Being in first place is a bad spot to be on the last lap. As weird as it sounds,
I did see on the mini map that O'Gorman was bagging.
They
First
do
item.
have a star. We'll see how this goes. What items they got through here.
Owen Norby.
As we can
in
watch.
the final sector.
I don't think they're going to be able to catch up to him here.
There's too much of a
Yeah,
gap.
yeah, no, it doesn't look like they
Double
were using
shortcut
any
now.
items right here.
No double shortcut. And it looks
Phenomenal
like we could.
shortcuts by Owen.
They-
Win him the game.
Yeah, no.
Don't want
It
to.
looks like they failed 2 shortcuts. And they both got slowed down like crazy. That's really too bad. We could have seen some interesting cool
Great
things
race.
happening on this map, but
Great race.
yeah. Titanium cube, you know what I'm saying?
This
Quite
is
intense racing
Mario
there.
Kart.
I couldn't agree with you more there.
Yeah, sure. Mario Kart.
Seems like they're selecting tracks now, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's look which ones they pick.
O'Gorman is
How
definitely
Bowser's
going.
Castle and Airport.
Yeah, so, and then we'll want to
Sunshiner.
remember going to Bowser's Castle. Owen has spent a lot of time on this map.
And it opts for Dakota Valley again. All
Man,
the tracks have been
we
going.
are
Could
getting
this potentially
incredibly
be
lucky
host
through here.
advantage? Could this be host advantage? We don't know.
Yeah, we're cheating.
There
What?
have been some rumors surrounding Nintendo giving advantage to the host party, so
Have there really cared?
host advantage is real.
And they're off.
Let's
Wiped out and away we go racing at Bowser's Castle.
It's a very big space, you know. It's more than 4 bedroom, more than 4 bathrooms. So we'll see how this race goes.
Amen, brother.
Real.
You might want to be careful. The security systems are a little extreme, and the Bowser is quite
There's a
different.
ton of
Nate-
hazards on this. Maybe the most.
Oh, and
Nathan,
we have a
Nathan accidentally pushes his teammate off the track here.
See a
Maybe it's
1-4
on
here.
purpose.
It is
And if-
still early, ladies and gentlemen. It's still
and if-
very early. It is.
If Nate
in
were
fact,
Charles Leclerc, he would say it's just an incident.
I don't think anybody gets that reference, but
Ben, you do.
Yeah, but like 4 other people are stream don't.
it is still very early in this race, and Owen jumps up to second right behind his partner who knocked him off earlier.
That is 4
Absolutely.
Must there be
mushrooms.
bad blood.
Two
Oh,
games
there
in
we
a
go.
row.
Hit by a
Position
nanner.
swap. It must
There
have
he
been team orders
goes.
coming in from headquarters, so they did a little position swap.
This is an F1, sir. Just like FYI.
Those fireballs are dangerous. And same with that fish.
They're hot and spicy, just like you, Whitman.
Thank you,
Owen.
Esther.
Please tell me Eli heard that.
I don't think he did. Our production team is a little deaf at times. He is a percussionist, so
We're gonna need to add that to the quote, but
hot and spicy, just like Landon.
honestly, our production team can mute us at any time. So if we do say anything,
We do have to be careful with what we say. You're so hot, Eli.
I think
We would-
that's a compliment less than a little
we would like
offense.
to. Let's actually shout out the
Our production team. He's an
On our
amazing guy.
production
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
you have
is
to be
one
really
singular
good.
guy. One guy, 3 monitors.
Big in heart.
One guy, 3 monitors, lots
A
of
bit shorter in
responsibilities.
stature. Yep.
Big heart, little guy.
Big heart, little stature. But we love him. Shout out Eli. He's our senior.
He's quite.
See Owen taking the
Hard.
lead in this one. as
Yeah,
well.
Owen wins this one. Oh, and Nate, I
Nate.
think, has it at the very
Oh,
end there. Oh, yeah.
Asher is getting a little excited after that finish. Okay,
6-16.
I might restart.
Asher is losing his composure. Are we still streaming, Eli?
Yeah.
So,
Coming from our production team, Asher apparently has been muted for 20 minutes. Supposedly. He lied, actually.
oh, thank you. Eli's an incredible man.
Is
Eli
is that
my
you guys
favorite
again?
senior.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Wow,
Matt-
that's
That
crazy.
selection goes
So what do we
to
go with?
Dakota
Mute
again.
City? This
Oh,
route?
Interesting
is-
pick.
And
Interesting
you'll see
pick.
this is not a lapped race. There are 3 different sections of the course. So, complete.
Oh,
What?
this is a lap race.
It is a lap race. Our one of our announcers has been severely misinformed, so he might be thinking of Big Blue.
Oh no, I'm definitely thinking of Bigfoot.
Both very, very similar looking tracks
They're the
based
same
off the
track,
architecture.
basically.
As a Mario Kart player myself, I seriously dislike this track.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
I agree, it's
yes,
very-
I'll be honest.
It
I will
doesn't
show
really
you-
flow as well as I would like it.
Go, you can.
One shortcut opportunity right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
come through
nice
there.
shortcut.
Oh!
Double kill.
This
That's a
one.
little Halo reference there. Let's see what Owen can do here.
Yep, and
Oh, another boombox in first. That's a really good
yeah,
item
you
to have.
can cut right through there if you have some mushrooms and shortcuts.
With a boombox, you can eliminate a blue shell as it's hovering over top of you, which is enormous. When
Perfect protection here for Owen.
I would like to point out Nate is in last place. He did just get.
He had a star and then chained it right into a bullet, so he's coming back quickly.
Nate's gonna try to prevent the O'Gorman players from catching up to Owen. Let's see if he can do that or possibly get in front of the O'Gorman players.
Yeah, no, we'll see. He does have another star again.
Going into our final lap.
Owen has a phenomenal lead.
He's like Max Verstappen in the last 2 years.
Nate is right in the pack, but then he got hit by a red shell, so he's dropping behind. You have Owen has first in the bag, unless something incredible happens. And then Nate, it looks like, is hanging out in the back, but should be a good finish for the team. And let's remember, they already have won our match today. This is just practice.
Yes, we will make sure to get an interview with Owen Norby after this practice match. And Owen does take the finish. Nate
With Nate.
going ahead.
Wow.
It's a 1-2 finish. What happened to the Gorman players there?
Oh,
Is anyone
he was ghosted. He was ghosted.
is anyone quite sure what happened there?
I don't know. It looks like they just are not as good at the game.
Actually, I don't know if we're allowed
1-4
to say
to
that.
9. This is
Ahem.
we can hear them contemplating what track they want to see.
The last track of the map.
They could pick a troll map. That would be pretty nice. Hey, you guys could pick a troll map, just saying. Or a DLC.
They're picking Wario Stadium. That is a oh.
Oh,
Oh,
you wanna
we've
talk-
got Excite Bike and Dragon Driftway.
Garrett, you want to tell us about Excite Bike a little bit, Garrett?
oh, I
Garrett,
love Excite Bike. It's a really
Favorite
simple
map.
map. It's just
And it's
two-
Excite Bike.
Two left-hand turns. You have two really good shortcut opportunities, maybe even more. It depends on how you use your mushrooms. But the two main ones are at the two corners. And a lot of tricks. You can do a lot of tricks on it in this
Excite
track.
Bike.
You mean
Yes, this is an incredibly simple map. Like, it's zero skill, zero thoughts. Like,
Look-
spam right trigger,
Oh, yeah.
and
He's doing so many tricks on it right now. Just look at all these tricks.
You do have to be careful from those
Slipstream.
button
oh, he
zones.
did. Yeah.
Big mistake by
He's in the
Owen.
grass.
Mistakes.
Very
This
unusual
leaves them
mistake by
in
Owen.
second and third and fourth place.
Just look at these tricks.
Wait,
wow.
are they in second or third or fourth place?
Look at his.
You Garrett.
He's bouncing up and down on this ramp, man. It's crazy.
Owen takes a shortcut.
Owen
Jumps
takes a-
just
Oh,
like
and
a
Darby in the
right
second.
on there.
Lean shots.
He
That's
does have a
the,
mushroom, so he's
that's
gonna
the
have
second
another.
shortcut that he can take.
He's gonna have another shortcut.
Yeah,
here.
no, this guy's basically just floating through the clouds. I mean, like, he
He's
can't
gonna-
even feel the grass as
Oh,
he
and he's
drives
gonna
through
take
it.
the first shortcut.
Oh,
Oh,
you did my green shell. Green shell.
Oh, makes a huge mistake.
Owen Norby's not locked in.
Oh no.
Dakota Valley is currently in third and fourth. This is
Oh.
not what you see here very often.
Amazing map. Look at the. Oh
Nate
man.
taking a weird side.
What?
Owen, let's see if he can get a shortcut here. Nate and Owen both get it. Owen or Nate
Oh,
launches
it was
the red
another
ball.
mistake. Oh man.
Last lap.
We're
Last
tight on
minute.
this thing.
Let's
Bill
see if
Nate
Owen
does
can
have
come.
triple mushrooms, so we'll see how he
Double
uses them.
mushroom.
Looks like if Owen Norby could pull this
He
off,
should
without making
take a
another
cut
mistake,
here.
He should. Oh
One
wow.
of the O'Gorman players does.
There we go,
stop.
that's tight.
It's gonna be a close one. Let's hope for some red shells. Oh, mushrooms.
Two more. He's gonna need to use one of them, and then on the shortcut as well. He does opt to use it there. Let's see. It's gonna be a
We're gonna-
close finish
We're
here.
gonna need a phenomenal
that's
shortcut
cutting.
here by Owen.
There we go.
We got this
Phenomenal.
He gets it.
He gets a great shell.
Oh, and he gets it.
First and second and third and
2-4.
fourth. We do have 2-4. All right. Well,
Hey, we would like to conduct some post-race interviews starring Owen Norby. It was a very clean sweep in Dakota Valley's favor.
Taking the headset off? Okay. We need to get a mic. I can just hold it like this. Is this good, Eli?
Yeah.
okay. Our event usually not we will conduct interviews, so we'll have Nate and me over by you. Nate, get over here. Okay,
Ooh.
we're gonna have a little. You'll stand.
Come
you'll,
stand.
You'll be in the middle.
This is Owen Norby, ladies and gentlemen. Owen Giles Norby. Okay. Social security number. I'm kidding. I don't know the social security number.
Right. So let's start. We have Owen, and then we have Nate, right? How are you guys feeling after today? Let's start with Owen.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty confident. I've been working for this for a long time. I like to say that I've been preparing it for my whole life. It's the only video game in existence that I'm good at. So I've just been grinding tracks. I've been going hard in practice, going hard with Nate. Nate is an excellent teammate, I want to say. So
Going hard with Nate.
yeah,
All right.
we are going very
We'll
hard
quote that.
together. So I just like to say we've been working hard, and I was feeling confident going into those races.
If you may,
Alright.
I have another question for Mr.
No. Nate needs to answer.
Absolutely. So Nate, how are you feeling? I mean, what do you think about the season? You know, and comments about the race.
I'm feeling great about the races. Owen's been a great teammate. Been a pleasure playing with him, and hopefully we get to see more of each other.
So what would you say something you can improve on for next time?
Maybe just a slight bit of communication. There was one or two instances where I accidentally dropped a bomb behind myself, and it was really close to Nate. Yeah, I'm kind of dropping bombs everywhere. Anyway, I think we generally work very, very well together, have good communication, but there can be some improvement, so we'll work on that.
Absolutely. And you, Nate?
I've seen one too many bombs.
Okay, so after going to the next race, how do you guys feel right now?
I'm feeling confident. It's good to know that we can beat another team. So we'll just keep working hard and stay confident.
And you, Nate?
The same, really. Just I hope to see just as much competition, if not a little bit more.
Absolutely. Well, good.
All right.
Good
Thank
luck
you
for the rest of your season.
Thank
and
you
the
for tuning
stream
in with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of our stream, ending with in Dakota Valley's favor, first ever sanctioned. Is it zoomed in on me right now? I knew it. First ever sanctioned Mario Kart game in South Dakota goes in favor of Dakota Valley.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.